Hello there, you are welcome. In today's video, I'll be telling you how I pay my rent yearly without using my own money. I want you to sit down and follow up. Financial literacy is one of the best ways to escape financial burden. The single biggest difference between financial success and financial failure is how well you are able to manage your money. It's so simple. To master money, you must learn how to manage money. A good money making skill without a good management skill will result to poverty. As you are making that money, you must learn how to manage that money effectively for a long-term success. So there are different avenues, there are different ways you can grow your money, you can keep your money safe, you can increase your money in the world today. Now, I'm going to be discussing just one of it, but let me mention just three aspects of this financial instrument. We have the bank. The bank can offer you a fixed deposit where you fixed your money, you deposit your money into the bank and you receive a certain interest amount of money every year. Annually, we have quarterly, and some you can even go for a monthly plan depending on the bank interest. Now we have the commercial bank, we have the digital bank. The commercial bank interest rate are lower than the digital bank interest rate. The digital bank are also known as the online bank also. Now, why is the interest of the commercial bank lower than the interest of the online bank? The commercial banks spend a lot of money to carry out their services. They have to employ a large number of staff. They have to spend money on buildings. They have to spend money on infrastructure, majorly infrastructures, and this consumes a lot of money. Now we'll talk about the online banks. They can just have just one building where they host majority of their internet infrastructures, and they serve their customer right from the building. They operate majorly online, so the cost of operation is lower than the commercial banks, so they tend to have higher interest rate when it comes to fixed deposit or savings interest. Now we have stocks. Are also a medium of growing your investment or growing your money. Stocks does not give you money. I'll repeat again, stocks does not give you money. What stock does is stocks increase or grows your money. Now stocks are majorly a portion of the company's total equity. So that means you are buying into a company's equity. You are buying a portion of a company when you purchase a stock. So also we have cryptocurrency. Bitcoin over the last 12 years has given us over 5,000 increase rate for the last 12 years. I think it's even over that or more than that for the last 10 years. Now Bitcoin has proven to be a very volatile asset, a very volatile currency. So that's why if you are investing into it, you must have the long-term vision. You must invest for a long time, like a minimum of 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, for you to be able to have something cogent from it. But today, in today's video, we'll be looking to the bank, using bank as the instrument of money growth. So let's look into the bank fixed deposit. Now, what is a bank fixed deposit? Now, the fixed deposit, when people talk about fixed deposit, what does it really mean? Fixed deposit basically means giving a bank your money for a particular period of time. In return, the bank compensates you with an interest over your money. So when you give a bank the money, they definitely use it for something. Fixed deposit basically means giving a bank your money for a particular period of time. In return, the bank compensates you with an interest over your money. Now, fixed deposit basically mean before we talk more, let's talk about the function of a bank. The banks are majorly that they are lenders, and also they help you keep your money. They lend money out, also they help you keep your money. Now, when you fix your money into the bank, when you drop your money into that bank vault, and for a particular period of time, they take the money and use it and lend it out for people who are looking for money, people who want to lend money, and they receive interest over the money they are lending to other people, and in return they also give you part of those interest. So that means bank are lending out money in fixed deposit to people who are willing to lend money for their business, their home, asset, any asset, whatever they want to use the money for, as long as it's in line with the bank terms and regulations. So let's look into different digital banks we have in Nigeria. We have a lot of digital bank, a lot of online banks in Nigeria. We have the OPay, we have the Kuda, we have Eyowo, we have PamPay, and we have the VBank. VFD Bank. Are these online banks safe? Because I've seen a lot of people who have fears in using online banks. I've seen people who say, I can't use the bank, I can't use the bank, I can't use the online bank, I can't use the bank that I don't know where the office is, I can't use a bank where I cannot see them, the day where my money is hanging, I can't go there to fight them. I want a bank when I can easily go into the bank and fight them if they are not paying my money. But these claims are not genuinely real. The banks are 100% safe. And why are they safe? Why did I say they are safe? Many of them are very safe, but you need to ensure that you check if they are licensed and by CBN, and also insured through the depositor insurance scheme. Now there are many online banks in Nigeria. There are many. I think we have about 20 of them by what I know, by my research. But few of them are licensed and regulated by CBN. The one that are licensed and regulated by CBN, they are 100% safe for you. Now, the CBN is the apex bank of every country. So the CBN in Nigeria has licensed them. That means has given them permission to go ahead to do whatever they want to do with laws and with terms and regulations. And also we have insured depositor scheme. The insurance scheme ensure that your money is saved, right? Your money is saved. When anything happens to the company, to the online bank, if anything happens to the online bank, the CBN and the insurance company will take over the company and ensure that your money is being refunded to you. Either they move you to another bank, or they refund your money back to another account you fill in. They know how to resolve this conflict. So as long as the online bank is licensed by CBN and insured through insurance scheme, you have no fears at all. You should have no fears at all. You should deposit your money as many as you want, and close your eyes, because as long as we have CBN, your money is safe. The same CBN license and regulates the commercial banks that you are going to. The banks you enter into their building, the same CBN regulate them. So the same CBN also regulate these online banks. We have online banks in many countries, so Nigeria is not the only country that has online banks. And many countries utilize the activities and functions of online banks. So in today's we pick one of these online banks and talk about how you can use them to pay your rent without having you to pay money from your pocket. So I will look into OPay. OPay is a fintech bank licensed by the Central Bank of Nigeria, and also they are insured by the Nigerian Deposit Insurance Corporation. Now, which means that they are 100% legal. Their activities are legal, and they cannot run away with your money, as opposed to the opinions and thought of a lot of people thinking that this bank can just close down overnight and run away with investors' money. No, they cannot run away with your money. Depositor monies are saved. They have a deposit in the vault of CBN, and also they have a deposit in insurance company, which means that the money they are collecting from you has also been deposited through the CBN, and your money, nothing can happen to your money. So you are safe and 100% guaranteed. So we look into OPay. OPay has a scheme. They call it O-Wealth. Now this O-Wealth offers up to 15% of your money, 50% interest rate on your money per annum. My house rent is let's say my house rent is 750,000. All I have to do is to deposit 5 million naira into O-Wealth, that means OPay vote. And at the end of the year, I get paid 15% interest, which is around 750,000 naira. So let's say my house rent is let's say in a year my house rent is around 1.3 million, for example. All I have to do, what I'll do is, if I'm paying my house rent in January, and I know that I'm paying 1.3 million naira at the end of the year, what I have to do is just to deposit around 10 million naira or so for me to have 1.5 million naira. If I deposit 10 million naira to the bank in January and I'm paying my rent next year January, and I deposit it January 10 million naira, I know that by December I'll be entitled to 1.5 million naira of my money. That means I drop 10 million naira there. At the end of the year, I'm getting 11.5 million naira without doing anything. Basically, they are using my money to run businesses. They are using my money they are lending my money out to people that are looking for money, and I'm getting interest on it. That is a strategy I use for my rent. The rents I pay, I deposit money into the banks. So we have a lot of banks. We have a Yowo, we have Pampay, we have VFD, we have Alert by Wema. We have different, and they have different rates. There are some that gives up to 20%. There are some that give 10%. Now the commercial banks rates are lower. I told you before previously that the reason why their prices and their interest rates are lower is because of the high cost of running the commercial bank. These online banks, the reason why I go for them is because they spend less on their infrastructure. They don't have to care much about infrastructure. So majority of what they care about is their database, the infrastructure, their online infrastructure majorly, not the majorly physical infrastructure. They don't need a lot of staff to run their business. So, and they are able to lend out more money with may also give out more interest because of this less expenses. And they are insured and licensed by CBN. So why should I be scared? So what I do is deposit money, and at the end of the year do my calculation. At the end of the year, get my interest rate, reinvest back the money, deposit back the money into the bank, use the interest I received to pay my rent. So if my rent is 1.3 million naira, all I have to deposit 10 million naira. I get 1.5 million at the end of the year. I pay my rent 1.3 million, then I'm having even 200,000 naira to myself. So my 10 million naira is there, nothing is removing it. I paid my rent, no shame from my landlord, so I'm cool. It's a big way to increase your money. So I want you to try that out today. Try to use any of these online app. Use OPay, use use OPay, Kuda. All of them have a great interest rate, and they are insured and licensed by CBN. Please don't forget that this video is not sponsored by any of these banks. I just like to share this excitement with people of how I've been able to pay my rent for over 2 years now. Try it out, work diligently, invest wisely, enjoy your wealth. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this video to your friends and family, even your enemies. See you in the next video. Au revoir.